I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm looking. I think we could build our city in a way that doesn't overlap with these resource patches, so that we can make more industry then around it. Also would make it more interesting than just having a grid somewhere. Let's see. Maybe I do want to make a highway hell, because this is very pleasant, but it also is very boring. We're all here to watch something absolutely horrendous get built. Oh, there's thunder outside. Pretty cool. Now this is appropriately horrible. Look at this. Highway in the middle. Good branches coming out of it. Oh, there's so much road here, and there's so much traffic. We love to see it. Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. It's all at... There's no interchanges, it's all just intersections. I added some more firefighting and police helicopters. Yippee. Yippee, yippee indeed. Post office, good connection. Internet, good connection. We need more education, I think. Yeah. We will still provide the basic services. Because we want to make more money and level up the buildings. And we need people to be educated for them to start doing that. Oop. I slapped down technical university plus 10% industrial and office efficiencies. More room. Hard chance to graduate. We don't really need this. Let's see. We unlocked the unique building from that. Oil refinery unique. Need to put it somewhere. Let's see, natural resources. Here's a good place, I think. Just need to rework the roads a bit. Let's see, what else do we need for other monuments? Signature buildings. Level 5 industrial manufacturing, level 5 industrial manufacturing, medical universities. Okay, so let's unlock and build that as well. What bonuses will it give? Minus 25% hospital recovery failures, plus 10% hospital efficiency. Okay, let's see. Overlay of resources. So we don't occupy any useful space. Here's a good place for it. It's a bad place for it, but it will fit. So that's what matters. Pharma. I can also place it here as well. There we go. How much percent efficiency do we get? Plus 28% total industrial efficiency now. And the employees are happy as well. Plus 16% employee happiness. 68% efficiency. And it still gets a minus 8%. If there was enough people working on it would be 180%. Holy hell. Absolutely insane. This is a warehouse, okay. 136%. Oh, this is a store. Let's see. Here, lack of resources. Okay. Warehouse. 181%. There we go. Plus 17% employee happiness. Holy moly. This is insane. I do wonder, we have these airports. Each placed airport gives plus 3% office efficiency. Can we just turn our city into a massive airstrip and get massive bonuses for that? They do take up a bunch of space, so I guess that's the trade-off. I think fields is something that we can obstruct, since they seem to be quite plentiful. Heavy industry, extraction, metals and oil are probably more valuable to keep. Well, let's unlock a few. First of all, let's save, and then we'll unlock a few tiles. And I wonder if it's additive or multiplicative 3%. It's probably additive, but we'll never know until we try. Right, let's see. Oh, I do wonder if the bonus scales up with its work efficiency as well. Another thing we would need to find out. I think a good way to see that is if we find an office here now. Let's see. It just rolls the efficiency bonus into the total one. Plus 22% right now. If we crank the service budget for a bonus, let's see if it will scale it up. No. Oh, office efficiency plus 24. Okay, it might scale up with worker efficiency as well, actually. On the airport then. Oh, here it's multiplicative. Not additive on the airport. Interesting. Because if it was additive, it would only amount to 140%, but it's 144. Is it the same for offices? Some of it is additive and some of it is multiplicative. Strange. Like office efficiency and employee happiness seem to add, but then electricity and water fee multiply that. Interesting. Industrial efficiency. To this. I mean, if the effects here are unique as well, so if we crank up the education, it should crank the industrial efficiency even more as well, and office efficiency. See, plus 28 right now for industrial. And we crank up education. %. Yeah. Pretty significant. Employee happiness. Let's see, taxation. Let's subsidize residential to crank up the happiness even more. What else can we subsidize for a multiplicative effect, I wonder? We just need to find the buildings with bonuses and see which categories they belong in. There's a bunch of education ones with bonuses. And there's transport here as well. Demand for electronics. We just need basic office efficiency. I don't know if demand for electronics does that much. There's 15 industrial ground pollution. Don't really care about that. It's 200% ore deposits. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. There. And since these are unique buildings, the only way to increase their effects is by cranking up their funding. We can't just build more of them. Alright, this will do probably a lot. City Hall, Central Bank. Let's see where they... Police and Administration. City Hall, Central Bank. Prison, CIB. The Hall, of course, it's very big. Have any spots here? I just want to plop it down. Huge city. There we go. Central Bank. It's even bigger. Great. Can we just plop it down somewhere? We can do it here if we remove one of the streets. There we go. There's upgrades to it. Maybe to it. City Hall, yes. Minus 5% building leveling cost. Minus 50% crime response time citywide. Alright. And then we'll crank up the police and administration budget as well to exponentially increase the effects of this. We don't have a prison. I think we need a prison. What does the CIP do? Minus 8% crime rate citywide. Doesn't really matter so much. Prison. It's very big as well. We'll just place it here. We are going for the willy-nilly approach to city building. We just slap things down and fix them if they don't work. We could replace our existing police stations with just general big police headquarters. Garage extension, helicopter. See what else we have here. Well-being. And this one is not unique, so no point in doing that. Okay, what's your problem here? If you're gonna have a problem with connection to the water line, then why build there in the first place? It's starting to get stinky in here. Any more empty slots? Of course there are. There are always more empty spots. Until there aren't. Look at this insane pile of people. And insane traffic jam. Just as we wanted. Okay, at least the offices are 183% efficient. As horrendously unhinged as I try to make it, I will still need to do so much more effort to make this even a little bit as horrendous as what there is in real life in Texas. Behold. this? How does this get approved? Historic district, yeah, bro. What the hell? Oh, why? Half of the city is just the highway. Like, what the hell? How do you live nearby there? Like, the noise must be insane. Freaking 3 or 4 lane in each direction highway we have in Stockholm is already quite loud and annoying. This stuff. Yes, like, how many lanes does it have? Oh my god. Like, all of this could be just replaced with a single metro line. I'm not kidding. And you can leave a few lanes for, like, the trucks to deliver goods. If you want to do that instead of a rail terminal. Ooh. Yikes. Anyway, let's see more about the city. What we have? We have more airports. We have passenger and cargo connections between the airports, just flying around. We have mining around the place. And we have more highways, which are traffic jammed. It is getting quite boring to build the highways. So I think I might need to actually build like an you know, train. Perhaps. We have no trains yet. 100,000 people, no trains. People are very heavy. Happy. They are probably very heavy with all the car commuting they do. But they are very happy as well. The only -1 is high noise pollution. -1. In some places, everything else is like, whew. What happened here? That's one hell of a traffic accident. I did a bit more highway building before I bulldoze it all. Yeah, it's very boring. The traffic jams everywhere. You need to eliminate bottlenecks. Like, what is even happening here? Why is no one moving? The road system in this game is like horrendous. There's turn lanes as well. They don't use the whole road. This is very boring. So then I just ripped it all out. Let's load the save. And here it is. No highways. Ta-da! This is how I usually play. I think the goal we can go for now is to just unlock all the building types. Like the signature buildings. And for that, especially with the residential, we'll just have one type of tile, then we replace that type of building with another type, so we unlock that category. And yeah, that's it. So that way we still keep our population at a low amount, so that the PC, the game, doesn't lag. And we'll just expand the metro, the trains, because trains are fun to look at and they are easy to manage. We just have one line that doesn't intersect with another line or traffic, and it's just there's no traffic jams to bother with. Very easy, and they have insane capacity, so you can build as much density around them as you want, and still not run out of stuff. Why are you complaining here? Why are you building here only to complain later? What are you doing? Okay, I'm done with low density buildings. And I will soon be done with the middle density buildings as well. Right, let's demolish the suburb. Again, I was just slowly replacing them one type by another after I reach the milestone. Yippee! Right, we demolish this. All of this. And then we continue doing higher density stuff. Actually, let's check. Yeah, I didn't put the North American middle mixed housing. I have to reach those as well. But the real bonuses are from commercial stuff. What is it? Yeah, here is just plus 1% attractiveness and well-being bonus. Commercial -1 import costs. Industrial efficiency bonuses and what's it? Office efficiency. So yeah, those are the really useful ones. Also because we need for the unlock here density. It's not tiles you need to occupy, but it's the building amount. So I'm just making the smallest ones, 2 by 2 tiles, and just I have to wait for them to level up, which will take a while. We might need to start subsidizing them, but right now we are already in the minus. So maybe not yet. So I'm making them here. Because why not? We'll see if it will be cost effective as a way to export power. I've been doing some expanding. I'm not sure what is new since the last recording, but some stuff is new, definitely. I have the surface metro line extended into a big spaghetti mess. This is all a single line here. More medium and high density buildings. Let's see what else. We also managed to get all the low density offices, signature buildings, so I demolished all of them. Now the only ones left are, well, commercial, industrial, and high density offices. Everything else we have unlocked. Oh yeah, also the high density apartments. The well-being bonuses, by the way, look at this. Proximity effects plus 58. Absolutely insane. Because we have all the signature buildings here and they will give a well-being bonus. I mean, you could get a similar effect with a cemetery if you just spam one of those, whatever they are, buildings that give a well-being bonus. You can just spam them as many as you want on a cemetery. I think that will produce the same effect. Let's see how are the leveling up coming along. This stuff is level 4 now. This stuff is also starting to reach level 4, so soon enough we'll get to level 5. And then we'll have all the high density done. As for the roads, more roundabouts, because they're nice. They don't have traffic lights, so the traffic doesn't... It flows smoother, because with traffic lights it's so annoying. I think I want to actually have all the roads be these super duper big ones, but what we'll do with them is we'll have, let's see, bike lanes. I wish you could do this while building the road instead of putting it on top of it after the fact. I know there's probably a mod for that, but let's see. Wide sidewalk, is it compatible with bike lanes? No, it isn't. Let's see, bus lane. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Tram tracks. Bam, 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 bam. Right, let's see. And the road is much nicer now. We got public transport lanes, bike lanes, 2 general lanes, and we got tram lanes as well, middle. This looks pretty cool, I have to say. It's not exactly a pedestrian utopia, but it is much better than a lot of cities have. Let's see, there's... What other road allows high speeds? Do you also allow 60 kilometers per hour? Let's see. It doesn't say it on the road itself for some reason. But if we connect multiple of them... Yeah, I think these are both 60. But if we have just a 6-lane road here... Yeah, this one is 50. Because it doesn't have a divider in the middle. Let's see how it will look if we convert this one into a fancy road. With 3 lanes. Bam. Bam. There, only 1 car lane. It is also pretty nice. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's give you a bigger connection here to the highway. I think we'll want to make the highway connection eventually. Just end and start at the sides of the city and then just go between the ends of it, so there will be... So the through traffic will not clog up the middle of the city. The highway... Actually, we can place a roundabout here. Bam. Let's see how it would be. Something like that. And something like that. That's pretty good. And we'll do the same here as well. Alright, progress update. We got all the factories unlocked. Just need to get a few more high density offices to unlock the last one. We also got all the high density buildings residential locked, and then we need commercial. 1 more office and 6 commercials. So we just wait for those to level up. And now we can start kind of demolishing the factories. And maybe demolish some of the high density. Let's see, maybe we shouldn't demolish housing yet. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet, just so we have a high population, so we can get the offices unlocked. But we can maybe... Many people do work in there. A few people. Let's see if we start demolishing the factories. Will there be more demand for offices then, or not? People have to work somewhere. What else? We also have this rail line here. Oh, I need to pause so it doesn't lag. We got rail line here, passenger. We got the cargo belt, cargo line here as well. Very nice. Railway. We got surface power lines, we got the nuclear plant, we got the solar plant. We got this dam that is still filling up. We got some trams around the place. We got horrendous parking lots that I need to demolish. It's filled up, so there's no point in keeping it. Yeah, overall pretty nice. The next step is to unlock the offices and we'll start downsizing the population, so the game runs better. Ooh, the frames. What mode is it right now in? Frame rate, there. That doesn't make it much better. And it's probably even worse on the recording. Well, it doesn't seem to be doing much. I removed all the industry. There's a bunch of people who are unemployed. Wait, no, wait. Jobs 86. Employed 100,000? What? People are working at jobs that don't exist. Maybe if I reload the save, it will fix it. But anyway, after this, there's not really much for us to do. We can't really expand the city much more because my PC will not be able to handle it. We will... Village jobs? And it's really weird. There's more people employed at their jobs. Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter that much if you unlock it or not. Now it's time to complain. The buildings take so long to level up. The roads are annoying to build because you need to upgrade them with like tram, tracks and bicycle lanes and bus lanes separately, instead of being able to select those options while building them. You need to place the roundabouts after the fact. The graphics I don't really like, they're just very glossy. Very uninspired art style. I'm comparing a lot to the first game, and the first game has a very nice art style. And you have presets of roads that you just place, and bam. The lines are more annoying because you need to place down stations on the roads, like these ones, first before connecting them. In the first game you can just plonk down the stops on the road. That will build a station on its own. I wish there was a way to adjust the capacity and prices and train types, like in group instead of selecting each line. It's so annoying. Also, the lines, when you create a new line, it should alternate colors, like similar to what they do in Transport Fever 2, where it's just you create a new line, it just alternates a color. There's like 30 preset colors there, and they just alternate between them when you make a new line. So that way you don't have to customize the colors yourself, because here you just create a new line, it's all the same color. Very annoying. And even if they... the roads, you should be able to just highlight everything to upgrade it. Yeah, I don't know. And there's some weird economic imbalances as well. Like, I think it's still the case that it's just going to be cheaper to import water and export your sewage than doing any stuff on that locally. Like, the wages for people who work at the plants or the amount of jobs even doesn't show here. So it's like the stats here, upkeep, are just straight up misleading. Because you will end up with much higher costs at the end. So yeah, it's... Oh yeah, also there's no like camera mode, auto camera, because in the first game you could click that and it will just look at random spots in the city and do like camera movements. It's pretty cool just to look at the city. Also there's no map or mode with like constant snow. Yeah, since the first one you just have a DLC and there you just have snowy maps where it just snows constantly. So yeah, I wanted to give this game another try, and while some stuff seems to be fixed bit by bit, it is fundamentally still much worse than the first one. Mm, Not very satisfying. Also, the street names are displayed on every street, there's no way to remove them, like... As well as all these pop-ups, like, I do not care about, like, not enough customers. Just let me hide these pop-ups instead of just needing to go into the camera mode to do that. It is very annoying. Like, I don't know, how does this not get fixed in the first quality control pass? Is beyond me. Yeah, I bet I can find a bunch more details to complain about, like, yeah, the building upgrades. There are some upgrades on the buildings that are very useful, some are just straight up useless and you need to manually do them on each building you place. These industrial areas are super annoying because you place them down and then you need to select the zone where they work instead of... Why couldn't they just... You place them down and they just work automatically in all the radios they have, so you don't have to do this freaking annoying thing. Like, this is such a basic idea. And it probably would be even easier to develop than whatever the current system is. Like, so strange. Well, I could complain on and on, but I'm going to end it here. Now that I have compared it to the first game, I have to play the first game and record some of that to show the comparison. Oh, wait, I remembered another thing to complain about. Let's see. Let's see. Oop, 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 oop. Look at this. 72 gigs. What the fuck? Why is it so big? Like, here's the first shitty Skylines for person. Only 16 gigs. Wait, the fuck is it? Like, another thing, like uncompressed textures, I assume. Like, I have also another similar example for that of games. Like, there's... Let me just... Mud Runner. The original. 1 and little bit gigs. Now we go to the its sequel. What is it? Where is it? SnowRunner. Where are you at? 67 gigs. What the fuck? Compress your textures. What the hell is this? This is such doo-doo. I really applaud the games that properly got their textures compressed or went with a simpler art style. Like Astroneer's 3 gigabytes. Let's see, where's Teratech, I think. Teratech. How many gigs are you? Properties, install files. 700 megabytes. Oh. And there's quite a lot of different parts in here. Like, oh boy. Actually, how big is the original Subnautica? 6.5 gigs. And below 0? 8 gigs somehow, even though the map is smaller, I think. Compress your textures. Like, if your game is above 10 gigs, you should probably... you're doing something wrong. Or I guess you can offer, like, maybe 2 downloads. Or just one download is with compressed textures. Another one is uncompressed. Or weird people who want full texture quality because they play at like 8K resolution or whatever. Again, my view on this is art style over realism or graphical quality. Realism is boring. We have realism in real life. Do something unique.